Demand for home dialysis services is rising, with some providers seeing it nearly triple over the past year. It's in line with the national push to enable more seniors to be cared for at home, alongside growing kidney failure cases. Every day in Singapore, 6 new patients are diagnosed with the condition. Sherlyn Seah reports.
So this one must close, if not, it will be all over the place.
For 65-year-old Laurentia Chu, administering her own dialysis has become part of her daily routine. She was diagnosed with kidney failure in 2010 and made the shift from centre-based dialysis to home care 4 years ago.
You can do it anytime you want. At a time, like, let's say you have a dinner, like you go out at 6 o'clock and you don't come back until 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock you hook up, you finish by tomorrow 8 o'clock. And you still can get your sleep, you know what I mean? And after 8 o'clock, you can still go and muck around, shopping, go out for whatever you want to do.
Home treatment typically involves peritoneal dialysis, where fluid is pumped into the abdomen to remove waste. Patients and caregivers have to attend about 2 weeks of training to learn how to do it at home. In Ms. Chu's case, she's also supported by frequent visits from a care team from Lions Befrienders.
All the patients on peritoneal will be grouped together, and then they have a support group, and then we are supervising the support group. So it means that there is more home-based services and more support for them to age at home. We don't have to admit low-risk cases to nursing homes, to the daycare centres, or to the dialysis centres, because there's a wait list, a long wait list for a lot of all the services.
Now, this method of doing peritoneal dialysis, or PD, at home has comparable clinical outcomes to conventional hemodialysis that's done at physical centres. And the Health Ministry has also adopted this PD preferred strategy, given the rising number of kidney failure cases in Singapore. Yet, there's a limit to building new physical dialysis centres. Home care provider Active Global offers both direct dialysis care and training for patients and caregivers. From 2022 to 2023 alone, it's seen demand triple.
Now I'm loading the set. Okay, and I'm putting in the care set.
Staff are also making rounds to patients' homes to check on them.
We actually will come to the home and do assessment to see how are they coping and how are they sticking to all the steps that we have taught it to them. Because step by step is very important, especially when we mention about infections. How do they wash hands, and how do they know about whether the output of the dialysis is whether it's good or bad? How do they know when to call a doctor and give in the knowledge that they actually require at that time, so that they don't turn out in the hospital A&E for unnecessary admission.
Active Global also runs a 24-hour hotline for patients or caregivers who need quick assistance.